We are a big company because of the nature of South Africa and where it comes from. But at the end of the day, we are a business competing in a global environment, and I think for most of the big companies, if every other company, small, big startup, and this can then wherever it starts and wherever it looks at and say, look, as a company, I'm part of this global village of companies. And the global village has got certain standards, certain requirements, for it to succeed. Most of the companies, especially from the West, the US and this, have succeeded because of a specific purpose and or a specific thing which they implemented in their company. And that specific obviously has been, the transparency. I think it's quite key that the executives, the staff, the company itself, and everyone else, the books, everything is transparent in the company. Every person walks into the company, says, I want to understand what you do. I want to know how you do it, where you make your money, where you make your losses. You can be able to articulate and explain that and show it in evidence, in books, in financial statements, and those reports and all those things. So for me, that was key. That we have to be transparent. We have to be make sure that our reporting it's quite okay, and we have to have people in the leadership and in the board and the committees have to have a purpose as well, have to have credible people who have done something, and they can hold anyone within the institution accountable. Effectively, as a CEO, there's always a temptation to have the people who likes you, the people who worship you around the board. But that was not how I wanted things to be done. I wanted these people to sit there and hold me accountable. And if I'm not doing things, they come to me and say, well, you're not doing this and this and this correct, and our view is that you need to change. And I also have my own views, and we eventually come to a common cause and say, this is how it should be done.